Okay, so karibu tujifunze database programming na Android application development. Kwenye video tutorial hii tutajifunza namna kuandika PHP script kwa ajili ya user login. So for example, unaweza kuwa na application hii hapa ya Android. So user ataingiza username and password, okay? After clicking commit or login, so natakuwa tuweze kuprocess hii request na kucheck kwenye database kama username and password ni correct, okay? So ili uweze kufanya hivyo inatakiwa uandike PHP script kwa ajili ya kucheck whether username or password zipo correct, okay? So user kishaingiza username and password, click commit, so PHP script ita just kufanya authentication, okay? After then kama username and password zipo correct, then atakuja katika hii page ya dashboard na ataona hizi information zake za loan installments, okay? But kama username and password hazipo correct, of course italetewa message incorrect username or password, invalid username or invalid password, okay? So inafanya kazi hiyo ni PHP script ambayo unaenda kuitengeneza. So how to create PHP script kwa ajili ya user login, okay? So katika video hii sasa tuta just kuandika login PHP script kwa ajili ya Android application au kwa ajili ya website, okay? So step number 1, to create PHP script to fetch data from MySQL, okay? So connecting to MySQL server in step number 2, and how to get username and password from web or Android post request. So user anapokuwa just ana login hapa ata just kuandika username and password, okay? After then akiklik commit authenticating, manake ina send post request. So kuna method ya post, kuna method ya get, okay? So post inatumika ku send data, so tuna send username and password kwenye file ya PHP, okay? So kwenye file ya PHP tuta process username and password na kucheck kwenye database kama ipo correct, okay? So now tuta get username and password kwa kutumia post request, okay? Then ikiwa username and password zipo correct au sio correct, of course hiyo ni response. So response inaweza kuwa ni success au inaweza kuwa ni failure, okay? So response inapokuwa inakuja, response inakuja na majibu mawili, ima user yupo kwenye database au hayupo. So akiwa hayupo basi ni invalid username or password, okay? Akiwa yupo, now go to dashboard, okay? So now how to send data as a JSON, okay? So now data ni nini? Data ni zile response, okay? So response from the servers zinapokuja ndo data zenyewe, so unazisend kwenye Android application au website as a JSON object. Kwa zinapokuja huku zinakuja kama string response kwa ajili ya kucheki kama ipo sahihi, okay? So as a JSON object to Android app or web app una send hizi JSON string response. So first step, user ata enter username and password, kisha atabonyeza commit, ita send post request, okay? Then server ita process, itarejesha response. Hiyo inakuwa ni response kutoka katika server, inakuwa ni get response, okay? So response inaweza kuwa ni success or failure na zinakuwa katika mfumo wa string, okay? Okay, so now last tutorial number 3 tuliona namna ya kutengeneza PHP page kwa ajili ya kufetch data kutoka kwenye MySQL na kuzidisplay data hizo kama JSON object na kuzisend data hizo kwenye Android app, okay? So tulishia kwenye kufetch. So kuzisend kwenye Android app, it means kufetch data from the database as a JSON object, okay? Kwa kutumia PHP na data zenye ndo kama hizi, okay? Na file nyingine ni hili, okay? Ukiwa kwenye format kama hii na upo kwenye position ya kusend data hizi kama JSON object kuja katika Android application. So zile kwenye Android applications zinapokelewa kama JSON string arrays, okay? Okay, so now kwenye episode number 3, okay? Kwenye episode number 2 tuliona namna ya kutengeneza database, relationship, reference integrity, false reference integrity, then table indexing, trigger na mambo mengine kwa kutumia command, okay? So kwenye episode number 2 tu just create schema 4, for schemas. Ya kwanza employee, ya pili ni customer, okay? So kiangalia tulitengeneza hizi na installments, message, kisha tukatengeneza trigger, okay? Trigger event kwenye. So kama umekosa hizo episode, imeweka link kwenye video description kwa ajili ya kuangalia video series, okay? So now we are creating a login script. So come to our project, So ni new folder hapa katika PHP MyAdmin as well. So utakuja kwenye this PC, okay, then access local disk C, XAMPP, htdocs, then hapa utatengeneza file ya PHP inaitwa login.php, okay. So mimi nimefungua kwa kutumia Visual Studio Code, okay. So now hapa nipo kwenye htdocs. No, htdocs ukiangalia directory ya htdocs ni hii hapa, htdocs, okay. So login.php, okay. Okay, so the first step is we create PHP script here, PHP, then we close, okay. So step number 1, establish connection. Okay, so to establish connection, is code nilishaziandika, so just copy it and come to login, then paste. So variable con equal to MySQL connect is a built-in function. So napitisha 4 arguments, okay. First argument itakuwa ni host name is localhost, root default ni user default in root, and password is empty, and database name, my database is loan management system, okay. Again, so after then we just come to create a script to fetch data from the database. Variable SQL equal to select, and so select all from customers as well, or from customers. So customer ni relational name, so nikija katika database, okay. So nikija hapa na table inaitwa customer table, okay. So ni customer table na column inaitwa what, national ID. So national ID is a username, okay, and then na column inaitwa password, and password zimefanywa encryption kama unavyoona, okay. So hii table tumezitengeneza kwenye last episode. So just kuangalia kwenye last episode in last tutorial number 2. Tutorial number 2 utaona namna kutengeneza hizo table, how to create a table, foreign key and so on. Okay. So now atufanye kitu kama hicho. Select all from customers, then where, okay. So now here we get username and password from Android application or website ambapo zimetumwa hizo kama post request, okay. So variable username equal to empty, and variable password equal to empty, okay. Okay, so now let me if is set, okay, variable underscore, then we use a post method, post, then username, okay. So again we just implement condition, variable username equal to MySQL underscore real, okay. So escape string characters, then variable underscore post, okay, then username as well, okay. After then come to terminate. So MySQL real escape string, okay, okay. So now hapa kuna variable connection ambayo tumeifanya pale, okay. So the same code I come to duplicate hapo, okay. So if we set variable hiyo, for example hii itakuwa just a password, okay, variable password, okay. So now we just come to cut, okay, here cut, then hii itakuwa ni variable password equal to then message digestive 5, then built-in function, then we paste variable password, okay. Then we write a query, select all from customers where national ID, segment national ID ni hii hapa, okay. National ID as a username, okay, where national ID equal to variable username, okay. So use the boolean, use logical and password. Password ni just a column kwenye database, so ngoja kucheck password, okay. Hii hapa imefanywa encryption, okay, and password ni sawa sana hii ambayo tume just encrypt kwa kutumia MD5, the same, okay. And password equal to variable password. Okay, so now to terminate is a query. Okay, so now after then we just execute query. Okay, so variable execute variable execute equal to MySQL underscore query. Okay, so now select it, variable connection, so the first argument, okay, variable, and then variable query ambayo tumewrite, variable SQL as well ambayo hii ambayo tumewrite. Okay, so hizo ni 2 argument. Okay, after executing the query, now we process the response from the save. Okay, now process the response. Okay, if MySQL underscore, okay, yes, the number of rows kama zime return greater than 0, number of rows, then variable execute. Okay, if we return greater than 0, if so, the username and password correct. Okay, so now username and password are correct. Okay, so now we just create variable status here. Variable status equal to okay, and variable results code equal to 1. Okay, then echo JSON encode. Okay, so the built-in function, then array, built-in function array you have. Then we just send status. Okay, so now variable status. Okay, and another one is results code. Okay, then variable results code. After then you come to terminate. Okay, so else username and password, so else. Okay, so now put comment, so username. Okay, now comment. Okay, incorrect username or password. Okay, so now paste, so status is okay and results code is 0. Okay, so now currently tuna user mwenye national ID hapa, so copy national ID, you just say username, right, then come to paste somewhere. Okay, so username, let's paste it here. Okay, and password is 123 and save changes. Okay, so open browser. Okay, so open browser, so njoo popote, so access localhost. Okay, localhost, then click enter, so you can see login.php, then click OK. So status is okay, but result code is 0. It means imeenda upande huu, result code is 0, manake imekuja huku. So username and password hazipo correct. 1 2 3, for example, password 1 2 3 4. Anyway, just come to save changes. Okay, so come to our database here, then insert, come to insert customer. For example, name is Kim, last name is, for example, Kim again, resident, for example, Santa Monica, national ID, okay, 00, for example, 5. Okay, then okay, requested wrong, for example, that one. And now choose password is 1 2 3. Okay, and national ID is, this one is a username. Okay, and choose MD5. Okay, MD5. Okay, then click go. Okay, so user huyo ameshakuwa created, Kim. Okay, Santa Monica hiyo na nini. Okay, so now come here, database, so paste. Okay, username and password is 123, so remove, save changes. Okay, so now come to refresh our database. Okay, so now refresh. So status is okay, status is okay. Okay, so now let's check our query. Select all for customers where national ID equal to variable username. Okay, username and password equal to variable password. Okay, let's check it. Okay, so now just remove message legacy 5 hapo, remove and remove brackets. Okay, so now we come to query, select all from customers where national ID equal to username, variable username and password equal to, okay, so remove it, so equal to MD5. Okay, just okay, MD5. So now we just put variable password as well. Okay, so save changes, come to refresh. Okay, so now refresh login.php. Okay, so status is okay and results code is 1. Okay, so results code is 1, it means user amekuwa successful, ame login. Okay, so I just put sample data here, A and A. So for example this, okay, and 00. Check user katika database, kwenye database. Okay, so kuja kwenye browse. Okay, so national ID 001, for example this one, so copy it and come to duplicate. So password will be 123. Okay, save changes and come to refresh our page. Okay, so user yupo on system, so now we can click incorrect username and password, for example. Okay, so incorrect password, when I click refresh, so results code is 0. Okay, so now upo kwenye position now ya kusend hizi key kwenye our application. Now unaweza tukafanya authentication. Okay, so we can perform authentication using username and password. So tutacheki kwa style hiyo hiyo, kwa sababu hizo to receive as a JSON string object. Okay, so now so kwenye tutorial hii tume just create PHP page script to fetch data and connecting to MySQL, get username and password. Get username and password ni hapa tumeget. So ni post request ambazo zinakuwa sent na web application or Android. Okay, and then send data as a JSON object to Android web as a JSON string response. Okay, so to send kwenye Android application. Now we can perform user authentication. Okay, so kwenye episode inayofuata kuja katika upande nao wa Android. Okay, so tutakuja katika upande wa Android.